I'd like to thank everyone for coming. I certainly wish my wife could be here to just take all this in. This is just incredible. Although everyone knows who I am, I'm still going to say it loud, and I'm going to say it proud. I am Alex Linscott's dad. It's so nice to hear all of the wonderful things and read all the wonderful things about my daughter over the last few weeks. It helps me realize that she was very special to a lot of people and not just me. She was very special to me, and I really hope that she knew that because I probably didn't tell her that enough. So tonight, what I'm going to do is tell you and to tell her some of the things that I'm going to miss about her. I'm going to miss her smile. We've heard a lot about her smile. It certainly lit up the room and brightened my day. I'm going to miss how particular she was, how she liked certain things and she liked them a certain way. I'm going to miss how she was not afraid to tell you about it. I'm going to miss her persistence in getting those things changed. I'm going to miss the look on her face of accomplishment after she did something, after she achieved something or did something she was proud of. I love that look. I'm going to miss watching her dance. I'm also going to miss listening to her be so unbelievably critical of each performance after it. I never understood what she meant at all. I always thought it was beautiful. I'm going to miss listening to her play music, listening to her play her oboe. I'm going to miss listening to her sing and play her ukulele. 7 days after getting that ukulele, she got up on stage in Jamaica at a talent show. And she took a rap song that I didn't know and certainly didn't care for. And made it sound so soft and lovely. I just couldn't believe it. I'm going to miss talking to her about current events, about politics, about people, about economics, some fairly complicated topics. Our discussions were fairly involved, but she was a really bright girl. I'm going to miss listening to her plans about dance, her plans about school, her plans about music, her plans about college, her plans about her career, her plans about her wedding, her plans about her kids, her plans about her house. She liked planning, just like her mother. I'm going to miss watching and listening to her interact with her mother. At the beginning of this memorial, we saw her mother and Alex dance together to Firstborn. I watched them choreograph together. I watched them rehearse it in our little dinky living room of our old house, and certainly watched them perform it. After they performed it, I just had no words. And after seeing it multiple times and seeing it tonight, I really still have none. Some of those interactions weren't as soft. Some of them weren't as lovely. Some of them were rather loud, but I'm going to miss those too. I'm going to miss watching her interact with her sister Sammy, watching them play in the sand, watching them play in the ocean, watching them laugh, watching them argue. I'm going to miss watching her braid her hair. I'm going to also miss listening to her give fashion advice, even when that advice is, "Sammy, that shirt has a stain on it." I'm going to miss watching her interactions with her friends, watching them dance together, watching them play music, watching them laugh. I'm going to miss telling her to turn down her TV, turn down the music, turn down her FaceTime. I'm going to miss telling her to stop using so much damn data. And I'm going to miss paying the overage charges. I'm going to miss her presence. When she was younger, she used to always have some sort of art project that she would give to us for Christmas or birthdays or Father's Day, Mother's Day. A couple years ago, she started painting, and she got really good at it. She would paint pictures that were relative to our interests. Her last painting she painted for me was a point of view painting of a Harley driving down the highway with the ocean in the background. That's hanging in my office today. Last summer, a friend of hers was over and they did tie-dye projects. She made me a pair of tie-dye socks. Now, I never really knew that there would ever be an occasion where I thought it would be appropriate to wear tie-dye socks. Tonight is that occasion. I'm going to miss watching her prance down the stairs carrying her dance bag, clanking it against everything. Oftentimes that dance bag was bigger than her. I'm going to miss her helping me in my office. She was extremely organized and meticulously attempted to get me and keep me that way. Not an easy task. I'm going to miss her company while she was doing it. I'm going to miss her saying, "Oh, Dad." I think that was loosely translated as, "You have no clue, you don't understand, but thank you for trying." I'm going to miss getting up at an unreasonably early time. That's right, Mr. Rolfs, an unreasonably early time to take her to marching band practice. I'm going to miss picking her up late at night at some dance or some social gathering of friends. I'm especially going to miss the pickup time negotiation. Somehow that 11 o'clock turned into 11:30 or 12 without me even knowing what happened. It happened every time. I'm going to miss waiting in the parking lot at 2:30 for a Nutcracker rehearsal that was supposed to get out at 2. I'm going to miss golfing with her on vacation. Now, there's probably several friends of her that are now asking themselves, wait a second, Alex golfed? I'm fairly certain she didn't care much for golf. But I'd like to think that she wanted to spend time with me, because I really like spending time with her. I'm going to miss driving back from dance class, her sitting in the front seat of my truck, watching her Snapchat. And I'm going to miss teasing her about it. I'm going to miss her beautiful smile, her beautiful face, her poise, her grace, her intelligence, her wit, and her personality. I'm going to miss so much that has happened in the past. And I'm going to miss seeing what and who she was going to become. Knowing Alex, I really think she would want something positive to come out of this, and I certainly do. So for all you parents out there, make sure your children know that you love them. Make sure that they know that you appreciate them. And realize that those little things that may be inconvenient, those little things that may be irritating, those little things that you may actually complain about are some of the very things that you will miss if they are gone. And for everyone, especially the young people, realize that there are consequences to certain actions, consequences that can be unbearable. Unbearable to yourself, unbearable to your family, unbearable to your friends, and unbearable to others. Next time, and considering the age of a lot of you, the first time you are faced with one of those consequential decisions, think about how it can affect you. Think about how it can affect your parents, your siblings, your family. Think about how it can affect your friends. And think about how it can affect others. Think about Elisa. Think about Sammy. And maybe even think about me. But most of all, please, please, think about Alex. Goodbye, my sweet little girl.